Hey, welcome to the Broken Bar. Now today we're gonna make a margarita that has always been associated with luxury and premium fresh ingredients. It's called the Cadillac Margarita. And just like all other margaritas, the first thing that you're gonna need is going to be tequila. Now I'm using Cazadores today, and this is their Reposado tequila, because I think that Reposados make for the best margaritas. Now, in order to sweeten the drink, you're going to need some agave nectar. This is a natural sugar that comes from the agave plant, which is exactly what they make tequila out of. You're also going to need some lime juice. Just make sure that it's fresh squeezed. You can go ahead and squeeze it ahead of time like I did, or you can squeeze it right when you make the drink. And the last ingredient that you're gonna need is what makes a Cadillac Margarita, and that is Grand Marnier. So this is a brandy-based orange liqueur, and this helps to give the cocktail like a deeper, richer orange flavor. So that's basically it. We're just gonna move these out of the way and we'll get started making the cocktail. Now I like salt on my margaritas, so if you're like me and you want salt, now's the perfect time to do that. We're just gonna go ahead and rim the outside of a glass with some lime, just to get it nice and sticky. And then we'll grab some nice flake sea salt and roll the glass just so we can get the outside part covered. Once that's done, we'll set that aside and we'll get started making the drink. Now, if you're making a margarita correctly, you're always shaking it. So we're gonna start with our mixing tin here, and we're just gonna start adding our ingredients. Now, I like to begin with my Reposado. Reposado, of course, the perfect middle ground between aged and unaged tequila. We're gonna add 2 ounces of our tequila. The next thing is going to be our sweetener here. So we're gonna grab that agave nectar. And this stuff's a little bit sticky, but it doesn't congeal like honey. We're gonna add 1/2 ounce to the mixing tin. There we go, a little bit of patience. And then next is the lime juice. So we're gonna add 1 ounce of our fresh squeezed lime juice. And we're not gonna put the Grand Marnier in just yet. Instead, we're gonna ice this up and shake it first. So we'll just fill it up. And then we're gonna go ahead and shake it for about 15 seconds or so. We really wanna aerate this and dilute it a little bit just to create some volume for the cocktail. And always smile, it makes your margaritas taste better. All right, there we go. Icy, icy cold. You can almost hear this thing fizzing because it's been shaken so hard. So now we'll just grab our glass that we have pre-salted, and we'll top it off with some ice, some fresh ice. That looks like enough. And we'll go ahead and strain the cocktail right over the top. Nice and bright. There we go, and you know, there should be a little bit of room at the top, and that's perfect because now we're going to add the luxury here, and we're gonna put in 1/2 ounce of our Grand Marnier right over the top, just a little float. Looks good, and you know, you could garnish this with a lime if you'd like, or a fresh piece of orange. I actually like to use a dried orange wedge because I made a ton of these things, and I gotta find a home for them. So we'll just go ahead and top that right on the top. That is a Cadillac Margarita, the luxury margarita, I suppose. Now let's see how we did here. Yeah, yum. It's bright and light, but at the same time, it has this deep orange, rich flavor to it from the Grand Marnier. You get a little bit of that woody complexity from the Reposado tequila, and the balance between the acid and the sugar with the agave and the lime is absolutely perfect. Anyway, that is it. That is the episode on the Cadillac Margarita. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the first episode of my series Margarita Madness. So please let me know if there's like a margarita that you really like that you want to see me make here on the channel, because I'd be more than happy to do it. Anyway, until next time, that's it. Cheers. We'll see you on down the trail. Oh, and we are on to the next drink.